God. Get away! Well guys, we were going to do our review of the video with the governor out, and I was going to race this 99 Yamaha, and we got the start line, and this spring I put on this go-kart, the spring I put on here is super heavy duty, so as soon as I went to go hammer down, I guess I popped the spring and then I ripped the cable, throttle cable. Throttle response is a lot different now with all this, so Alright guys, so we just raced a Yamaha Blaster, and I had to reach back and drop the throttle because my gas pedal is gone. Like, this cart has just got problem after problem. That came off, it burned up on the ground. I lost a whole strip of all thread. Like, it's insane. Like, I wanted to do a freaking RCM run with you guys. And the one time I don't do a video, and we did 55 with this Hawk. So he's going to try top speed right now. See, his four-wheel has been messing up, so that's why he's kind of been racing me. So the other day we went out and we tried to do some more pulls and speed runs. When my cousin brought his Yamaha out, and we kind of used that like a rabbit. He's had some issues with it. It's been sitting for a year or so, so basically he was trying to get everything tuned in and geared up. So I thought I'd take the go-kart out there and we'd mess around and race it. He still beat me, but it's fine. It was fun. It gave me a chance to actually push this cart. Clutch is red, and I'm pretty sure it's burnt. It's done. But anyway, our first drag race, I had broke my throttle cable. So I removed the governor, and basically I left everything stock setup wise. I don't know how it works, but when I move it, it's still, this back spring here is hooked up. I have to take the gas tank off and show you what's going on. Okay, yeah, so we finally removed the governor on the Semi 212. I finally did it. Everyone's been telling me to do it, so I done it. And in doing so, I tried to do what everyone else done online, was take the rod and you bend it and you drill into this arm here, and then you got a working throttle. I tried everything. I couldn't get my bends right. It wasn't right. I don't know. I got frustrated, so I just left it back to stock setup, and I ran this spring up underneath this lever here, and when I pull it, it opens the butterfly on the carb. Well, then Cars and Cameras said something about the governor arm staying wide open. You had to return it back to neutral. So I used this spring I had laying around, hooked it on the arm, and just ran it to this bolt back here, this housing, So now when I use the throttle, I don't even think it's giving me full throttle. It's not. Like, the spring is not pulling it. I mean, there is full throttle. That's probably like 50% is what I'm getting. So in the videos when you see me racing, I'm not getting any wide open throttle. I had to reach back a couple times and use my hand and hit this governor arm. But the governor's out, so that's good. We lost a lot of bolts. We lost this bolt. I had to put one in there and tap it. That looks like junk. I don't know. Basically, I might just go ahead and upgrade to a Mikuni carburetor. I'll see what Gopowersports says. Because this here, it's garbage. Anyways, on my first race, this old cable with no plastic housing, this came on the cart. It snapped. It's been frayed a lot. That snapped off, so I had nowhere to go. So then I re-put it back on, reinstalled it, went back out, got it working again. And you guys remember my all thread I put on? It came off. Like this day, it was 80 degrees out, weather was great, and everything was falling apart. Everything was tight, but the throttle pedal, when it happened, it took me a second to try to figure out, like, after it happened, I reached back and just hit the governor arm, but this had flipped down and actually threw the cart up a little bit off the ground, and it was burning, like sparks and burning smell came off this pedal. So right now I'm in the process of doing repairs. I didn't even get to hit the jet kit. I didn't get to do RPM readings for you guys, so, nor speed. It was hard enough. Like, this cart had so much going on, so I just left the camera mounted low and just all we did was runs. But we did hit 55 and 57 at one time, and this was on like a half-mile run that we were doing. So I'm gonna go back out next week after I get all this fixed up, and I will do another video. We got, I think, one good day, and the rest of it's storms. We'll do one good day shooting, and I'll just get a video of the RPM gauge and speed. I'll just hold it and drive in one hand. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to run this throttle. You know, all thread worked, but now I've got to go fishing around for some old cable. And this is just, I don't know. I have to figure out how to get this to pull tighter to give me full throttle. I mean, it's not even hitting that screw. So I might place it up top here. Let me check. Alright guys, kind of done this off camera, but we had the spring that was at the eye below this throttle arm, and I was only getting 50% pull. I moved it, didn't have to drill, just used wherever it was for the previous hole. Moved it up top here, and now I'm getting 100%, and it's still returning. It's just, it's really tight, so, which is fine. It's much better. All these wires in there in the way. I just gotta tighten this down probably. I'll probably back it out and add some washers in there. And this spring is really tight, so I might take it out and or put it somewhere else. But then I'd rather have it be like this than it being stuck wide open.